Hi Aquarius, welcome to your 1st to the 7th of April 2024. So this is going to be general guidance messages for the week ahead. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we can see. So the 3-month is now on deal, checking in the description below. There is also tarot coaching and there is also face-to-face. So if you want to do the deep coaching, it is amazing. Check it below. If you want to get the 3-month, it's on deal. It covers the next 3 months, career, love, all that type of stuff. Or you can book a call to speak to me directly, okay, with any issues you've got. Everything is below. Okay, so some of you, I think you need a holiday maybe. Okay, there could also be a pregnancy coming here as well. So for some of you Aquariuses, this could be an unexpected pregnancy for the Aquarius man. Okay, if getting pregnant is the goal, it looks like a good week to get pregnant. Okay, and some of you have been trying, but I'm actually getting that you might end up pregnant this week. Okay, so if you want to get pregnant, this will be a good week to have a lot of sex, maybe take a holiday, relax a little bit, and just be open and let it happen naturally. But for those who are not planning on getting pregnant, I'm actually getting someone who's taking foolish risks here. This could be the Aquarius man. Okay, maybe you're with someone and you're seeing someone else. I'm actually getting someone who's taking foolish risks, and you could end up having some kind of baby mama or getting someone else pregnant. So just be careful with that. This could have already happened. Okay, so this week we do have, again, there's a lot of power. There's a lot of power, but with the Magician you do need to be careful because, you know, there's the good old adage which is with great power comes great responsibility. So what I'm getting here is someone's got a lot of power right now, they've got a lot of influence, someone might have a lot of money, they might be very attractive, you know, and it's all about making sure that with that power you are careful because, again, it's going to have consequences, okay? So yeah, it's a powerful week to manifest. I'm also getting someone who is very powerful, and there's a lot of people who, because they're unhappy, because they're miserable, because for whatever reason maybe they're jealous. So this can also be, for example, for the Aquarius woman, you might be in a time of abundance and creativity. You might have online social media or be doing very well. And then you've got those people who, you know, look, no offence, but you've got the people who create TikTok and you've got the people who live through TikTok. I don't think people quite understand this, right? Like, why there's people out here building, there's people out here consuming. You've got the producer and you've got the consumer. So what I'm getting is you are a producer, you are creative, you are creating something, you are doing something. And then you've got the people who, because they don't have the balls to create, they're living and consuming. So they're sitting there talking shit through the comments, through the whatever, right? But I do think for you, it's up to you whether you feed that this week, whether you give this energy, okay? Some of you Aquarius women are dealing with a masculine who's being sneaky. This could be someone who's with someone. It could be someone who's got someone else pregnant. Let's see what your energy. Be careful with being played for a fool again. That's what I heard. So what I'm getting is with the 2 Fool cards coming up, I feel like some of you's dealt with someone before and maybe this person fooled you. Be careful with being fooled again, okay? Because with the Mercury retrograde, the past could make a comeback, and it's making sure that you don't repeat the same pattern, you don't repeat the same mistakes with this person again. But I also get for Aquarius, be careful with being foolish and reckless with how you're dealing with the people who are challenging your life. Especially if you do have like a social media or you do have an online presence, be very, very careful because I feel like these people want a reaction. And I think the best thing to do is just not give them it, to just carry on doing what you're doing and focus on your art, your craft, your whatever it is that you do on social media. Don't give it too much focus. I do think some years right now when you've got basically a lot of ideas and you could put those ideas into coming out of a cold patch financially and making a lot of money. The Magician again. Okay, so this is maybe writing a book, this is basically maybe starting a course, this is learning, and there's something that you've been thinking about that if you incorporate it and you start doing it, it could make you very abundant. Okay, so I think it's a time for Aquarius, especially the women, to just tune out the noise and to think about what you want to create, what you want to manifest, because there's something about the power of this week, the 1st of April, there's something about the power where you're like, you know, and I think for some of you, you're kind of looking at people and you're like, I just don't want to be like these people. You know, that can also be a great motivator where you look at people who are just dickheads and you're like, actually, like, well, you know. And also if you are being attacked on the internet, like just seeing it as that salty people have got all the time in the world to live through you. You know, and obviously if we're doing something in the world that takes a lot of courage, it can be difficult to take that criticism, to take those attacks, but it's part of the what you're building, you know. It's just part of it, right? The consumer, the producer. And because they're consuming, they see it as that they've got the right to judge you, to attack you, to, you know what I mean? Whereas reasonable, decent people will see something, not like it, and just carry on scrolling or move on. Haters and losers will sit there like they've got some God-given right to, like, you know, it's just that I did it, you know, I've had it with the kind of people. So, carry on carrying on, carry on manifesting, carry on creating. Don't let these haters get inside you and make you stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stay clear in your vision, and just see it as it's part of being a creator. It's part of being someone in the public eye. You're going to get those people, okay? What else are we seeing for Aquarius this week? Trying to revive something. I'm getting someone who's dealing with a fuckboy and this person's got like multiple people. But this person's like drama, like this person is like sneaky, this person's got like multiple people. I feel like this person is nasty. For those who are cross-watching for the Aquarius man, be careful. I feel like this Aquarius man he causes a lot of conflict around him. Okay? That's what I always see with this card. Like, this is a masculine who's got like multiple women and he just causes a lot of bad energy, a lot of conflict around him. Multiple women have also come up: Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Empress. So this is a man who's seeing multiple women and he's promising this and he's promising that, but he never delivers on any of them. But I think for those Aquariuses who are kind of just like really want to manifest, like they really want to build something, they really want to create something, I think it's a great week. Ace of Wands. So it's all about where focus goes, energy flows. So the Ace of Wands is all about where are you putting your energy. I'm also getting people wanting to pay you. If you want to be an energy healer, this can be powerful. Because the Ace of Wands is working with energy. This can be personal trainer. The Ace of Wands, anything with it's active. And this is people paying for your services. So for those who are watching, who are kind of like, oh, I'd love to be a personal trainer, I'd love to be a sports person, I'd love to be a Reiki healer, this is confirmation that people will pay you for these services. But some of you have got to kind of like come out the darkness. Okay, this woman is kind of like, a change needs to be made for Aquarius. I feel like some of you are like very isolated as well, like, so you want love in your life, but you're going to have to come out of your kind of cocoon. You've been cocooned in. Someone could have been going through like a lot of depression. I do think as well someone probably lost a child. It could also be having issues with a child that's still alive, but maybe this person doesn't want any contact with you. So it can also be that. I think the collective is rubbing off on each other. So when people are kind of miserable or they've got bad energy, a lot of people are letting that energy rub off on them. Don't. We've all got our problems, we've all got our pain, we've all got our trauma, you know. So I think the message for you is be careful of the energy that you're around as well, because this can be people who are very, very depressed and suppressed in life. They're refusing to move out of a comfort zone. They're refusing to move out of a comfort zone and they're staying to what they know. But this could also be you, so this is the need for you to move out of kind of like a suppressed, like, you need to get creative, right? I'm not sure what they call, like, why? Fucking dickhead. there's a big load of dickheads and they're building some shite and like they're honestly every fucking second. But another thing around that though could be just general dickheads. You know, I do think people now are kind of like having to do backbends just to not have to deal with twats and rudeness and all of the things that people are having to deal with. So, for example, these are doing all kinds of work, right? This road is all kinds of basically hotels, and then people are coming to stay in hotels and they've got to listen to that all day. It's madness. The rules have just gone out the window. You know when you used to check into a hotel and it used to be like peace? Yeah, not now. Pay me money and shut the fuck up. It's crazy. Honestly. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for yous. I think yous are kind of triggered because there's a lot going on around you and you want to focus and you want to get out of a rut, but then life just feels like there's a lot going on. But you're going to have to get up and you're going to have to tune out the noise and you're going to have to focus on what matters to you, because that's what's going to get you to the life that you want. It's hard, it's mastery. The ability to focus in the matrix, the chaos, the dickheads, like it is mastery. A lot of people can't do it. Even me, I mean, I'm a strong motherfucker, but like the last few years since the pandemic, it's like wore me down. But we need to get back to focus, remember who we are. Doesn't matter how bad people are moving, this is about you staying respectful no matter what people are doing. It's just the devil in full force. The devil walks amongst us every day, he's in full force now. And that's it. And so your ability to stay focused in your dreams, your passions, not get distracted. And some of you, when it comes to this masculine, you got to give them up. Okay, like this masculine is a sneak, he's a liar, he's playing games with multiple people. Some of you are like really worn down because of him. You need to get rid. But I honestly feel like for Aquarius this week, it's a very powerful week if you can kind of like not allow the collective dickheads, not allow the noise, not allow yourself to be in things that are just basically wasting your time, wasting your energy. Because we can have a powerful week, but if all that power is going into destructive ends, it's waste of power. Whereas if it's going into building things and creating things and starting a business and getting fit and all of those things, then it's good, right? I'm also getting like some of you are feeling like really, really angry, but you've got two choices with that anger. You can put it into destructive means or you can put it into constructive outlets. I do think some of you Aquarius is like you're in a situation and you are angry, maybe with something that's been done to you. It could be a love child, it could be a betrayal, it could be like some of you are angry, but you're gonna have to be careful where you put that energy. Okay, like where you put that anger basically. Okay, let's see what else we get. Attachment. So some of you need to detach from a loss, you need to detach from a person, you need to detach from pain. I do think a lot of people get used to living in survival, they get used to living in pain, and then they just keep making problems so they can continue to live in survival and pain. If you check the tarot course below, it's really, really powerful, so it will really help you. 6 readings and a journal. We do inner child, we do ancestral, we do energy, love, career. It's in the description. Some of you could be dealing with this, so you've got these like rude neighbours, you've got these type of people who think they can just do whatever they want, the rules have gone out the window. Again, you can fight the toxic cunts, or you can say, okay, how do I get the bag so I can move to a better community around people who are more respectful and decent. You got to pick your battles now. So for example, the place I'm currently in, these have lived here for years, so they think they can just do whatever they want. That's it. Have you ever been in those places where you've lived and someone's lived there for years, so it's kind of like they're beyond the rules type of thing? Anyone else would just get told and like, you know, twatted in the face for the rudeness because they've lived here for like, you know, since it was built. I said what I said. You know, they can just do whatever they want. So that's the message I'm getting for you. Is like some of you are in some kind of toxic environment, and it's just like sometimes it's better to know what to fight and know what to concede on. Obviously this doesn't matter to me, I'm here today, I'll be gone tomorrow. In other words, like I'm here for now but I'll be gone soon. But I'm saying it's annoying when you're in that place consistently and you're constantly having to deal with bad energy and bad people and just rude people and people who just do whatever they want. It can really make you dark. It can make you very aggressive, you know. So I think the message for Aquarius this week is like, there's a lot of power available to you, but if it's used for destructive, it's going to be a cataclysmic. But if it's actually used to channel, it's going to be powerful. And so I would take what you're feeling, whether it's maybe, for example, someone rejected you and betrayed you. Go get fit at the gym, go learn some kickbox, like, go channel your betrayal, basically. Go channel your pain instead of allowing it to bleed and project and hurt other people and hurt yourself. Like I said, I do think another one is people are acting generally badly, and you can either carry on fighting these cunts, or you can just be like, you know, I'm just going to find another way, and that's it. I think a lot of people are matching energy. Go ahead. And then you're just going to be pissed off because you're matching pleb energy. Like, the goal is, I'm going to stay me, I'm going to stay happy. You do you, but I'm going to do me. And that's it. So it's all training, right? It's all like, you know, but it's hard, right? I mean, the world is going through a massive change. People are acting fucking crazy. There's no country you can go to where people aren't acting crazy because it's a human thing. I've tried it, trust me now. So if you're thinking you're going to travel to get away from it, it's a human problem, not a country problem, not a culture problem. It's just a human problem. On the back end of the pandemic, there's been a lot of damage mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. We are suffering. We are struggling. And the real ones are acknowledging that instead of acting like their shit don't stink and they're perfect. The real people are like, yeah, this is bad, you know. And so some people are just keeping their head down, they're not harming people. Some people are acting out, projecting. It's also a test of your character, you know. Like, when you go through the hardest time of your life, you get to see who you are when you're revealed, when you're exposed. So I do think right now some of you are being exposed and you're being challenged, but it's a test to see who you are and how you can rebuild from this and create better. Rejection isn't easy, betrayal's not easy, pain's not easy, but some people allow it to break them, where some people take it and mould it and shape it into great outcomes, and I think that's what you need to do. And also that person who's betrayed you, or that betrayal you're going to find out about soon, because I do think for some of you it's coming soon. You're going to find out someone's got a kid with someone else, maybe even a second family. Like, there's definitely something coming. For the cross watchers, you're going to find something out about this Aquarius that you're just shocked by. It's like, what the fuck? Like, so yeah, you're going to find something out that's quite shocking. But it's really about, you got to take what life is throwing at you, and it's not easy. You know, even me, like with me tarot, with everything I've done, like, it's not easy. But we are in some challenging times, and we just need to take one step in front of the other, stay calm, and should we have to have a bad reaction? You know, so there was a situation today where they were all fighting in the street, and, you know, I asked someone about it, and a friend, and he was like, no. He's like, he's a bad person, I don't care. I'm like, okay, I'm on your side then. Sometimes a cunt needs fucking choking. Like, I'm not lying, like, you know, there's a time of violence, 1,000,000%, but I do think there's just a lot of people who, like, violence really isn't the answer. Compassion, empathy, understanding, care, time, decency is the answer. And if people want to push it beyond that, then yes, violence is the answer. And no hesitation. You know? So what I'm seeing for you is it's a really boss week, but, you know, and for those who've got a lot of power, I wouldn't abuse it, because I'm telling you, it's not going to end well for you. You know, if God gives you a lot of resources or he gives you a lot of power, you better use that shit wisely, because I'm telling you, you've been given it not just for you and not just for your family, but for the collective. So some of you have got a lot of power, and you better use it wisely. Because down the road, there's something about heavy karma right now, there's heavy consequences. Down the road, those consequences will come to bear, so be smart and just be a decent person. I mean, if you've got a lot, why wouldn't you give to people? If you can help people, why wouldn't you help them? What is wrong with people? What is wrong with you? If you can be kind, like, what is the problem exactly? Like, people are just tossers, I swear. And I think for the Aquarius woman with this group of women, like, stop competing for a man's attention. Like, some men are just undeveloped. If that's who he's going to be, just leave him where he's at. And to be one of as many. You know? I think us women are out here too much with our mouth. It's like, go ahead, bye. Okay, you don't tell a man how to act, you show him how to act, and that's what your behaviour, your standards, he's going to treat us how, if we keep talking, he knows we're still emotionally invested and suffering. Stop talking and show him how to act by your behaviour, by your standards. Same as the cross watchers. This Aquarius is a dog. He's horrible. He's nasty. Look at him. He's nasty. He's a sneak. You know? So know what to fight for, know what to ignore. And yes, a lot of you are being challenged right now. You're just going to have to rebuild yourself. You're in a furnace. There's a lot going on. But you can either keep having bad reactions, or you can take the energy, the pain, the betrayal, and you can start putting it into slow motion and putting it into power. And on the outcome, you'll be grateful for it all. You will be grateful for all betrayals and all the people who turn the back, but that's on the outside of it. That's at the end of the storm. Right now, it's just about intelligent choices in what you find yourself in, and be aware that there is some kind of truth that's going to come to light, and you've got to be careful in your reaction to this truth that comes to light. Some years it's about you. So someone finds out something about you, something is revealed about you, or you're worried about something you've done coming to light. I do think it's going to come to light. If you want to book the tarot coaching, it's below. If you want to book a face-to-face, if you've got any concerns, anything on your mind, you want to talk to me, you can. It could be about other people, it could be about yourself. I do all different types of coaching. If you want to book the 3 month, it's on deal. It goes into your next 3 months. It's a nice budget. But it's a powerful time for use. But it can also be a powerful time that comes with big consequences down the road. So if you're in a good time, use your power wisely. Be kind to people. Be generous. Be decent. Don't let people take the piss. But be there for them. Support them. If you're in a challenging time, now's the time to kind of be careful with each step you take. Because, you know, our actions now can have far-reaching consequences with the current energy that's happening. I'll speak to you soon.